After 9 murders, it's over. Special Agent Kim walks up the stairs and I follow. I'm glad it's over. I've been on this one too long. As far as anyone can tell, there's been no connection with the victims. A priest, a teacher, a Silicon Valley exec, the list goes on. He even butchered a dog, but for some reason it doesn't go into the body count. It goes into mine. All the victims bled out from a swipe to the throat. All the victims have their side pierced. All the victims have an upside-down cross carved into their chests, even the dog. A good Samaritan happened to be walking by the home and heard the screams. When the killer tried to exit the home, he was shot dead on the steps by the Samaritan. Kim and I crouch over the body. His eyes light up when he sees the murder weapon. Oh my God, well, he's definitely a religious nut. Do you know what this is? Or what it's supposed to be anyway? He holds up a rusty blade that's a little over a foot long. Leather is wrapped around the hilt. Dozens of tiny, crusty needles poke through the leather. It's a potter's blade. He's into history. I've heard him talk for hours on end about anything and everything. Judas was tormented with remorse after he betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. He returned them to the priests before he killed himself. The priests didn't want the silver in the temple because it was blood money, so they bought a potter's field. A burying place for the poor and strangers with no kin, Haceldama, the field of blood. He turns the blade over, he rubs the bottom of the hilt. A small silver cross is set into it. The silver changed the man who sold the field to the priests. He had 30 blades made, and in each of their hilts, a repurposed coin was set. The coins were melted down. Every tiny needle you see here is part of the coin, along with the cross on the bottom. The legend says, once these needles pierce your hand, you can see the true world and the evil things who wander it. You become a hunter of demons. Well, isn't that pleasant? I look at the blade. It's a crude, unsettling thing. It calls out to me. A horrible silent song, felt rather than heard. I reach out, and Kim hands it to me carefully. I take my other hand and touch Kim. His body freezes. He can feel what I truly am. His eyes are panicked, but he's silent. I take the blade and leave. No one sees me. I've been on this one too long. I go to my home, my real home. I offer up the blade to my dark master. In all my time roaming the world and moving back and forth in it, I found 29 blades. One more to